Mike Bluehair here. I am the Oregon Cop Watcher. I have some news to share with my viewers. I will officially be doing weekend foot patrols of downtown Central Precinct, Portland, Oregon, on the weekends. Either Friday or Saturday, or maybe even both, depending on how I feel. I'm going to be doing regular cop watching patrols. Something I haven't been doing very much over the past 2 years because of a situation that I got into where Portland Police Bureau attacked me while I was filming a protest back in 2020. Ended up putting me through a lot of physical injury and physical therapy and fun stuff like that. But I've decided to get back on the horse again and start patrolling. And I had a really cool experience. I was doing a little First Amendment audit of the patrol cars around the backside of the Justice Center. If you're not familiar with Portland, Oregon, that's the jail down in downtown Portland. And I bumped into none other than now Sergeant Kyle Hefley. Funny thing about Kyle Hefley is on my first official patrol of Film the Police Portland 10 years ago, way back in the day, just a few months after I started cop watching, when I first started doing it on the regular, I started doing it by myself. But my first official patrol with other people, a decade ago, I bumped into Officer Kyle Hefley. Sorry, I forbled his name, Kyle Hefley. And we had a little chat. And Guy is pretty much the quintessential public servant. The guy is nice, he's approachable, he's like everything you imagine a cop is supposed to be when you're a little kid. I mean, you just leave the conversation with the guy feeling really well, and I've interviewed off camera lots of homeless people that he serves in downtown Portland area, people that most people treat very poorly, but this guy treats everyone with a modicum of respect and decency, and I just thought it was really interesting that I bumped into him 10 years later. Now he's a sergeant, and I'm pretty sure that if I have problems with officers, and if I need to speak with a supervisor, if I think I'm being treated unfairly while I'm out cop watching, that he's probably going to be one of the sergeants that actually shows up, because I'm going to be doing a foot patrol in the area where he does his supervising shifts. So that should be kind of interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to announce to you guys that I will be doing foot patrols downtown. And without further ado, Hefley's about to step into frame in just a couple minutes here on this video. But yeah, that was basically on September 12th, a couple days ago. I was just doing an audit of the cars, talking about the fact that you could film anything you want to legally in plain view, even the inside of cop cars, because it's incumbent on them to create privacy. You can't trespass with your eyes, and if it's something that you can see with your naked eyes, you're allowed to legally film it in a public place, as long as you're in an area that you have a legal right to be. A really funny thing coming up here in the video is after this unmarked here, there was actually an officer sitting in the car, and I didn't even know he was there, and I kind of just appeared over his shoulder. I hope that didn't startle the cop, but I really didn't even know that there was anybody in the car. It was really funny. And then I turn around and Hefley's just kind of right there. So I got a chance to talk to him a little bit about his experiences as a supervisor rising up through the ranks. And like I said, I'm kind of looking forward to working with him. And the reason why I said work with him is because simply I have to maintain a semi-professional relationship with cops when I'm out filming them, and they get what they give. I keep saying this till I'm blue in the face. I've been saying this for a decade. If officers approach me aggro, or if they're going to try to make up false charges or give me orders that they don't have a right to, I'm going to tear them up one side and down the other. It's going to be ugly. But if they're nice, like Hefley always is, then they're going to get reciprocation. I'm going to be nice right back. So here's where I startle the officer and then turn around and Hefley's right there. I hope you guys enjoyed this little convo I had with him.
I haven't talked to you in forever, man. Give me a pound. How's it going?
Good, man, Hefley.
Yeah.
Good to see you're still in sergeant now.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Last time I did a video with you in the title, you were not a sergeant, you were an officer. It was like
2013.
Yep.
10 years ago.
Yep.
You look taller.
I don't know if I'm taller, maybe taller shoes or something. Do I look taller? Maybe I'm skinnier. I don't know. How you doing today? We've been doing a little audit of the cars. I know. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to run the body camera while we're talking.
Okay.
So, honestly, like now that you have the experience, you worked as a patrolman on foot patrol in an area that's like relatively nuisance crime a lot, right? Like downtown Portland, right? Now you're a supervisor. Like, what's the major differences between patrol officer and supervisor? What is your experience?
It's not a big difference. I'm still out going to calls and everything,
Yeah.
so I like it. You just kind of oversee everything.
Yeah.
You know, and you go to the bigger calls.
Mm-hmm.
We have the difference between back when I first met you and now is
Yeah.
the majority of the officers very young. They have like 2-3 years on.
Oh yeah, because of all the hiring and rehiring. Yeah.
So a lot of young officers.
Mm-hmm.
They're all hard workers. They're just trying to figure it out. You know, it's much more complicated than when I started. You know, policing just in general.
Yeah.
So they're trying to figure it out. My job's just kind of oversee things. You know, make sure if they have questions, try to guide them on the right path. You know,
Right on.
Get a nice, safe resolution.
Well, I've asked around with you with other cops and a lot of the homeless people down here, and you have nothing but a great reputation for customer service, for like, you know, being polite to people, and like I was hoping you'd make sergeant because that puts you in more of a leadership role, and that's cool, you know.
It's different. Yeah, it's definitely different. I've been doing it a couple years now, so I'm glad they let me stay down here. I love Central Precinct. Not everybody likes downtown because there's.
So you have to go where command staff says.
Yeah, you just take the test, and if they promote you, they'll throw you pretty much wherever there's a need. Central was my top choice, so I'm super happy about that. I like downtown. Some people, you either kind of love it or hate working down here. You know?
One quick question:
Yeah.
Would you ever work RRT? No, right on. Not your thing.
That's a tough job. I definitely. It's just not something I would want to do personally.
Right.
So.
And just in the interest of not holding you up, because I'd rather you like be out there on the street.
I don't start till 4.
Oh, cool, right on. Well, just one other question then.
Yeah.
Paperwork-wise, is it more strenuous, more difficult as a supervisor?
So it's a little bit more. The officers take more reports. They're the ones out taking all the reports. Like anything anybody wants to report, officers will take those. Sergeants, we usually do the administrative review of stuff like force. Anytime they use force, have you heard of an after-action report?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
You know what those are. So that's predominantly what I do. So I don't I'll take a report from somebody if they want me to, and nobody's free or they come up to me, I'm fine. But I don't. Usually that's what the officers do. We do more of they use force, then we go out and write a report basically about what the officers did.
And that must be annoying because even if the cop just guides somebody with their hand, they're supposed to make a report of it, you know?
Pretty much any type of
touching.
Physical control, They call it control against resistance. If you just guide somebody out of the way, or if you you get like a drunk, aggressive guy that some business
and
just
you have to
gone,
use
like,
pain compliance to control somebody, all that too,
Really, even if somebody, whatever it is, you minorly shove somebody, if they're charging at you don't want to arrest them, you just want them to move. That's all force. Pretty much anytime you
cool beans.
use any.
And then the last thing, and then I'll leave you alone. I appreciate your time.
I haven't seen it, but probably 8 years or so.
I know, man. I know. Yeah. Do you ever watch my videos when I upload? Or?
Well, I haven't seen as many.
After 2020, I got hurt by RRT squad, and I really slowed down. Like I have chronic back pain, and that exacerbated it. So it destroyed some of my equipment, and I'm in a lot of pain. Like honestly, like it's more difficult after that experience but I'm starting to speed back up again and start. I'm going to do at least once a week, and probably in Central Precinct now. So I'll see you. But the other question was, before I forget it, Yeah, it's unfortunate. I hate chronic pain. It's a bitch.
I'm sorry you got hurt. I have lots of chronic pain myself.
Oh man,
a lifetime of sports, but yeah, it's
I
not
could
fun.
imagine. I
Not
could
fun to
imagine.
deal with, but,
No.
sorry.
The question was when a citizen asks if it's at all possible for a supervisor, if they think the officer's doing something that's untoward or whatever, and they want you there, they could just ask, and then does the policy say the officer is supposed to call you?
It's kind of situation dependent. If somebody really wants to talk to a sergeant, I haven't come across somebody telling them no. Have you?
No. They always always call when I ask for a supervisor. They'll call.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. I mean,
Okay, right on.
And that's part of our job. We're always happy to come out.
And
talk
that
to
would
people.
make you mad if somebody asked for one and they didn't show up. If it was warranted, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, sergeants, they don't mind. We like going out and talking to people. So I do, at least. I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of times, like, things are just minor misunderstandings, or just like the officers, it's hard. They get there, it's heat of the moment stuff. They might have to yell at somebody or something, and nobody likes getting yelled at. And then you can start off on kind of a bad foot with them, and then sometimes
Well, you know me, I'll get aggressive and mean to the cops if they're but you haven't, because you're always nice. Like, I get what I get. I give what I get, but I can be quite nasty. But like when the officer's respectful to me, I mean, I don't see any reason why to be mean to them back.
Picture
But
being mean to them,
well, right.
I don't know.
Right
I
on.
need to watch more videos.
No.
No, I've never. I've always loved talking to you.
Sweet. Well,
yeah. No, sergeants. If somebody wants to talk to us, we always come out. And we're
Cool
happy
beans.
to. And I work.
What hours are you on?
I'm back to the bottom now, so I'm working Fridays, Saturdays, Sunday, Mondays, downtown.
Okay, I'll see you on the weekends, because I'm thinking Friday or Saturday, and I'll do Central Precinct, because at least once a week now, that's my commitment that I made to myself to start doing this again, because I'm real passionate about it, but the injury just made it difficult.
Oh, that's not fun, especially back pain. That's
No, it's bulging disc and like C5 and 6.
Yeah. I have one in my neck. It's
me too, right, upper neck,
Yeah, they're not fun to deal with.
No, it isn't.
And you're getting around on foot for the most part, or are you guys driving?
All right, I'm on foot for the most part. I'm thinking about getting a little e-scooter.
Okay.
But-
that'd be cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Camera on there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be out here every Friday and Saturday, so if you ever have any issues, you can always ask for me too.
Right. Well, I'll give you the last word to end the video. Just say something to the people watching my channel.
Is it still Mike Bluehair's channel?
It's the Oregon Cop Watcher.
Oh, Oregon Cop Watcher? I can't keep up with any of them. I haven't seen many people out lately, but...
There's not been a lot of cop watching lately.
All right. Well, I appreciate what you do. I've always got along with you.
Cool beans. Right on. Well,
Always happy to talk to you, Mike.
well, thanks for the combo, dude.